what has ChatGPT done to your day-to-day life? Has it improved your efficiency? Has it reduced your role in any way? And what has been your experience with using it on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, ChatGPT, I started using it like the day it kind of launched publicly, or like
Mm.
it started hitting the headline. That day itself, I started using it, and it initially it made my life a lot easier. Like I think for a month in between, like November, December, I barely worked. Like to be honest, I had I was working on like this long I think a 5,000, 6,000 word playbook
Mm.
for NFTs in the metaverse, and like basically a marketing playbook for NFTs, like how you can market NFTs. And yeah, I think I finished that 6,000 word blog in like 2, 3 days, right? And it's not, but okay, yeah. But the realist, like actually speaking, it is a really great tool to assist you as a content marketer, in any way. I'm just talking about content marketing, but it's an amazing tool to assist you, but it should be thought of as an assistant.
Mm.
And this is just coming from Chat GPT 3. I
Mm.
haven't used 4 yet, so I
Mm.
maybe that everything I'm saying is redundant because of 4.
Yeah.
But as per what 3 is capable of, it does get repetitive. It does repeat the same things over and over again. So I would use it in certain ways, right? Like
Mm.
how I used to use it is, like when I say I used it to write that 6,000 word blog. I'm not saying that I just told it to write it and it wrote it. No,
Yeah.
it took me like a lot of time to um, break down what topics I want to write about, and structure the entire page, structure the entire playbook into sections. And then like, so you have 5 sections, and then okay, first section you have say 4 subsections, and in each subsection you have probably like 3 topics. So in for those each of those topics, I use ChatGPT to write, like, get ideas for it, right? So I repeated that for every single thing. So it's not as easy
Mm.
as people think, where you just tell it to write something and it just fucking writes everything and just goes. That's not
Yeah.
how it is. And it does, even though it is capable of writing blogs like that, like maybe 600 word blogs, it's pretty generic. It's not
Mm.
very like converting and all that stuff. But it is a great tool to use to assist you, because when
Mm.
you're struggling to find some inspiration, you can just ask ChatGPT, okay, I'm writing a blog about this,
Mm.
suggest some ideas, and it'll give
Mm.
you some ideas.
Mm.
And you can use those ideas to build on whatever you're writing. So
Got it.
it's used as a tool right now, but there are many things that it can like completely take over. Like for
Mm.
example, social media captions, small
Mm.
things. Social media captions, it can completely uh, you don't have to do any input. Just you can say, I'm writing this is a piece about this, suggest a caption,
Mm.
and it suggest you a caption. And tweets, you can automate tweets with it. You can, what else can you do?
Yeah, I guess on this note itself, right? Do you see, obviously GPT-4 is out, it's been integrated into Chat GPT Plus, and the rate at which it's going, it's obviously the releases are gonna come soon, right? And very, very quickly. So do you envision a future where there is no creative work anymore? You can just teach Chat GPT about your startup, just throw a website link, throw an app link. It just takes up all the documentation that you have, and that's it. ChatGPT is now your social media marketer.
I think, yeah, very soon into the future that can happen.
Mm.
Um, I think, but to an extent, like I kind of think of these AI tools as something like what Canva did, right?
Mm.
Because Canva it became so easily accessible, everyone is expected to know the fundamentals of design because Canva is accessible.
Mm.
So I think of AI on the same lines, where because ChatGPT 3 is free to use, and even ChatGPT 4 I think is just twenty
$20.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's also fairly accessible. So I feel like moving forward, at least from the amount that I can look into the future, like the how much I'm capable of looking into, AI won't replace you. AI won't, but it won't replace you individually. But a team of 3 content writers can be reduced to a team of 1,
Mm.
right? So that can never, I don't think it'll be a team of zero. But
Mm-hmm.
I think a team of three can become a team of one because of the rate at which you can create content. Um, and it's also about like the mental exhaustion, right? You have to sit thinking or like doing research on getting topics to write about, but you can just ask ChatGPT, okay, I'm thinking, and you can ask it in the most informal way, but you're not really like structured problem. You're just like, you know what, you can literally use the same words, I'm working at this company that does this, and I'm thinking of writing a blog to generate awareness on this particular topic. Suggest 10 blog topics, and it will suggest you 10. And
Yeah.
maybe you can just directly copy one of them, or at least it'll give you a foundation to think on. So
Yeah.
your mental exhaustion also reduces. So you're able to produce more authentic pieces of work on a regular basis. So I think that's one major thing with any of these AI tools. When it comes to AI tools for art, I have like a pretty
Yeah.
strong stance. I feel like AI can generate design, AI can generate art inspiration, but AI can never generate art because
Okay.
art is, why do paintings with just like a completely red background with like a dot inside sell for millions, or like are appreciate or put in art galleries? It's not because of the skill that it takes to make the art, and that skill is replaced by AI, but it is the emotion behind the art. It's the emotion and the pain and the suffering of the
Context.
artist,
Yeah,
right?
the context behind it's usually
Yeah.
some great story that this person went through all of
Yes.
this, and this is where they came up with it. That's like way more important in
Exactly. And that's why even a painting that you think that a 5-year-old can draw is still widely appreciated because it is about the artist who created it. And coming to that point, you can replace what artists can create, but you cannot replace what artists can feel. Again, that's still now. If AI can start feeling pain and emotions, and if from that pain and emotion, if they can create art, then I would say that is art, because
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
it doesn't come from just knowing graphic design well. It comes
correct.
from being able to like interpret the world in your own ways, through your own emotions and through your own lens. If
Yeah,
you have your own lens of the world, you can create art. But I
yeah.
don't think AI doesn't have it now, but it could in the future.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
If
A
it
lot of
feels, yeah, if it feels, then I feel like we're screwed. Like at that point, anything can happen. But
yeah.
yeah, AI is a tool now. Like you, people with AI will replace people who know how to use AI tools will replace people who don't know how to use AI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's a very important. It's a very good distinction as well.